everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, we were supposed to be taking the all-drive Miata to a rallycross. Unfortunately, yesterday, it stormed, it flooded the track, and the rallycross event got canceled. For now, we've got John, we've got Molly, we've got John's Turbo Civic. Today we are getting Molly dyno tuned with a new built high compression turbocharged 1.6 liter. And John actually finished his built motor in his car, so he's getting his car tuned. The other day I went over to John's place, helped him get it running.
Oh! No!
If you want to check out John's channel, you should. He just did an entire build on his car. If you guys remember, this is the guy who we helped turbocharge his Civic, and then we raced, and then he beat me, and then I built my motor, and then he decided to build his motor at the same time. So it's perfect. We're both getting our built motors tuned. He's gonna make more power, but mine's gonna be faster. And it's just gonna be a good time. Pasha's coming too. Yesterday I spent all day pretty much self-tuning Molly, so she's driving really well. She's clean, she's ready. John's Civic is
It's
a
in
little
bad
unfinished.
shape.
Yeah,
It's in bad shape,
it's a little
boys.
unfinished.
It's in bad shape.
I mean, he literally got it running 3 days ago.
I drove it for the first time yesterday, and then drove it an hour on the highway immediately after that to get it
With about 2 inches of toe out
and probably like
4 degrees.
five,
yeah,
four or
regular
five,
camper.
yeah.
It's pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
But we should load up and we should get going so we can get our cars tuned.
What's up, dog?
You want to turn around?
Oh! Get your EM inventory merch at www.eminventory.com. Oh, Rally Miata merch, boys. Let's go, and stickers.
You want to explain the setup to people who don't know?
Yeah, sure. So the motor that was in this car before, if you guys saw it, was a Acura Integra LS motor, which is a B18B. Now it's the B18B bottom end with cylinder support system, fully built bottom end, forged pistons, rods, bearings, and then it has a B16 VTEC head now, which it didn't have a VTEC head before. So this is called an LS VTEC build. It's kind of like a mashup of two different motors, and that's what we're working with today. And we got the custom 3-inch exhaust fabbed by Gingium himself.
What are you shooting for?
Like 350 wheel, but Mike says that I might not get 350 because my intercooler piping.
But we'll see, we'll see. Unfortunately, today, Molly's gonna be limited by turbo. That motor can easily make 600 wheel horsepower, but the turbo is pretty small. John has a bigger turbo, it's got a bigger engine, so John's gonna be able to make more power. We're shooting for 300 wheel horsepower with Molly. That's about the max that turbo can do. Then we'll have some fun with it, and then we'll upgrade it. John's car is so loud you can't even hear mine. I'm like accelerating as fast as I can. As you guys can tell, we made it to Mike's new shop. It's huge. This is his new shop. It's so much better than the one that was by our old shop. Molly's on the dyno. He's about to start tuning Molly. John has discovered a few issues with his car.
A few issues.
You wanna explain the issues here?
So I didn't tighten down the valve cover nuts on the inside here, so the spark plug well seals did not make a proper seal. Every single one of my spark plug wells was basically full of oil.
Yeah, and it was running on 2 cylinders because of that.
It was running on 2 cylinders, literally all the way from my house to Caleb's shop, which is an hour drive from Caleb's shop to here, the whole time.
And we had no idea, and we pull up, and Mike's like, is that running on all 4 cylinders? Like, instantly. Mike knows everything. Anyway, let's get to tuning. I'm excited. Wheels are moving. So there we were just getting some temperature into the motor, revving it out, getting some boost into it, looking at the tune a little bit. Everything seems good. The engine sounds so smooth, so that's really awesome. We let it cool itself down, and now we are going to check everything, make sure all the hardware stuff is actually good. And then I think we can start doing a baseline and crank it in the boost. Baseline, wastegate pressure. $226 already?
Maybe.
Hell yeah. 226, 207. More power, baby. Do you know how much boost that was? Like 7 should be somewhere in there?
Yeah, I'll double check in the log, but I think it was 8.
Okay. So it's making more power and less boost. Hell yeah. Yeah, on 8 PSI. That's awesome. There he added timing. Now we're at 243 horsepower on 8 pounds. That is so awesome. Out of a 1.6, 8 pounds boost, 243 horsepower. This is why you go high compression, man. It's awesome. Oh wow, that was a lot.
One turn.
One turn. $290 horsepower, 292, 265. So on the same boost as the old setup, it's making 80 more horsepower almost. This thing is loving it. So we're gonna turn it up even more. Also, keep in mind, we have the exact same setup. Same turbo manifold, exhaust, intake, intercooler, intake manifold, all of that is the same. The only difference is the higher compression. And the head is built, but it's not ported or anything like that. It's just higher compression. So that's all the compression doing that. Ladies and gents, we hit the number already. 307 horsepower, 280 pound-feet. How much boost was that? 12 pounds of boost, wow. And this thing probably can go like 15 at least. This is so exciting. It's doing so well. You see it? 349. 349. Holy cow, that's insane. And 314 pound-feet of torque. Oh my goodness. That's so awesome.
He's gonna fucking shit himself.
350, 314.
Oh, wow, man.
Wow. That is a great torque, especially for a 1.6. That's incredible. Mike actually dialed back the timing and it made more power, so that's good. We're now gonna turn up the boost even more, and yeah, we're already making 50 more horsepower than I was expecting, so I'm a happy man. I wanna make more than the Rally Miata now, though. Oh, this little turbo's doing work. $370.
All right, turn it up again.
Was that 16 pounds or what?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay.
KPA, which is like 17 something.
We made 370 horsepower on 17 PSI. Mike's adding a little bit of timing and we're gonna see what happens. $388, $346. And next up we have Civic.
Oh, it's going on the wrong way. Ooh, rear-wheel drive, baby.
Mike's gonna go ahead, give it a little test drive, make sure everything feels good on the street.
Damn, I'm scared, man. I'm scared.
How'd it feel?
Feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it builds power really nice.
Nice.
Really nice.
It's so much different than the Rally Miata. It's so smooth and dialed compared to the Rally Miata, which is like, you know.
There's a car.
Hell yeah. It's not as scary as the
I'm
Rally
scared.
Miata. I don't think it's as scary as the Rally Miata.
It's not as scary, but like, it definitely like holds you much more back, and
Really?
like I like feel like
feels
on a
faster?
roller coaster for
Feels
sure.
faster?
Oh yeah, it's faster.
Huh?
So are you pulling it all the way up?
Come
It sounds like you're short shifting.
I might be short shifting a little bit. It might be a little bit of a limp.
A little bit different, right?
It is.
You should plug in merch.
Oh, we already did. John did that for me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it again.
Uh-oh, guys. John's catching up. 276, 222. Thoughts, John?
My thoughts so far are that I was very nervous going into this. I'm still a little bit nervous, but the motor seems to be handling everything Mike's throwing at it like really well. It's engaging VTEC. At first we weren't sure if it was engaging VTEC. We know now that it is, so I'm really happy so far.
Need to make 100 more horsepower.
Think so?
Oh yeah, if you want to catch me.
Oh shit, dude.
Are you winning, Dad?
I'm winning for now. He's about to catch up. $340.
340? Yeah, we're getting close to my 350 goal.
Well, guys, that is the end of the night. Molly made 388, 346. John made I forget all those numbers. What did you make?
352, 277.
Okay, so those are the numbers. So now John's gotta get rid of the all seasons, and then we gotta go to the drag strip. That's what we gotta do. Ladies and gents, I'm realizing I didn't record an outro last night. We were at Mike's shop for 12 hours, so we were pretty exhausted by the end of the night, and I guess I just kind of forgot. The first thing I want to say is that you guys should go check out John's channel, see his build on his Civic, and see his dyno video, because A, he filmed a lot more. He filmed all the issues he had. It turns out he actually didn't have any compression in his motor, and whole 9 yards, but as you saw, he did get it fixed. And then he did some massive street pulls in his car, and that thing sounds way more rowdy than Molly, even though Molly made more horsepower. The second thing I want to say is thank you to all of you guys and all of the sponsors that made this possible. Huge thank you to Miata's More in Florida for building the motor. Huge thank you to Works for the fuel system parts. Huge thank you to Mishimoto for the intercooler, the piping, and the radiator and fans. Huge thank you to Finish Line Factory for some of the lines. And of course, a huge thank you to Mike at Red Mist Automotive for tuning the car. If you guys need your car tuned, Mega Squirt, I mean, he does pretty much everything, Mega Squirt, Link, blah, 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 blah. Make sure to hit him up. He was the one who convinced me to do high compression on this motor, and as we can tell, it paid off. I couldn't have done it without all of their support and without all of your guys' support. This thing, I'm not sure if you guys really realize this, but we possibly just broke a world record for that turbo. That turbo is meant to max out at around 300 horsepower, and we made 388 horsepower on a GT 2560R. So that is, it's incredible. The high compression in that motor just did work, made power, spooled hard. It's a really awesome power band. It's almost like too smooth. It like doesn't scare you enough because it's so smooth and so dialed that like I kept saying in the video, the Rail Miata feels faster. But I am so happy. I can't wait to have some fun with this car. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want me to go to a back road and rip it, if you want me to try to get a track day going, let me know. In the next video, I don't really know what we're gonna do. We're either gonna do stuff with the drift truck or we're going to revive the Dadson because that thing's gotta be finished. Either way, you can see that next video if you head over to Patreon right now. If you don't wanna become a patron, you can support the channel with the merch. Link in the description for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and have a fantastic day.